Hey, Orange One here. So I want to talk about how eating humans in this game is just incredibly OP if you have the right mutations. So if you look in our mutation line here, we have carnivore, which it says is a negative trait with that red color, but it's actually incredibly powerful if you've got that. Um, and if you've got the one where you're like an apex predator or whatever, where you don't mind eating people, that's also great. But basically, you can smoke some of the meat from humans. So I've got a little smoke rack here, and I can put charcoal in there, and I can take this human that I've got here. Um, they're actually ferals, and ferals are like a fairly recent addition to the game. But with the addition of said ferals, you can take them apart like piece by piece and butcher them as well. And so right here, I have a piece of one of them, like it's a quarter, which you can make from going to the butcher and quartering something. So this, if I try and butcher this right here, it's already been processed a little bit, but you can see that there's some things that you can smoke and some things that you can't. Um, there's some delicacies in there. But if we want to put some food in there, we can only put that in there. And the rest of this stuff you have to cook. It's kind of unfortunate. So this guy, we can do a regular, just full butchery and get everything all at once. Uh, if you want to break them apart, though, you can field dress and then quarter them. And then those quarters you can then stick inside of something else. It's kind of gnarly. So let's go ahead and just kind of show you that real quick because it's fairly useful, but it's also kind of unnecessary. But you can do it and it takes not that much time, and then you get some stuff, but oftentimes just a couple pieces, um, which then depending on your backpack, you might be able to just put it all in your backpack. Um, what I've been doing is just carrying it around, um, something like this. And then when you have that, it lets you pick up these other pieces and put it inside of it. It's kind of crazy. Um, yeah, so we've got those inside of here now. But there's still some of it left here, I think, like a piece. Yeah, so we can go ahead and butcher that as well. And we can go ahead and insert flesh that we've got here. And then just like you would with other things, you can just light that up and it will give you a little time estimate. It says it will take about 6 hours. When it's done though, I know this is just like the cooking channel, you should be able to get some, I think we have some already in here. Smoked suckers, yeah. Look at that right there. It's to the east. Um, we got some human lard as well, and some other pieces, but that's like this is the finished product, and it lasts forever. And you can get a ton of it as long as you're fighting like zombies. You're gonna get a ton of this stuff. And then in addition to that, there's of course the best part, the cherry on top. Um, I mean, your character's not gonna like it, but the internet sure is, right? So you can, yes, this game has that in it. I think it is the ultimate power move, especially for a post threshold mutant that's not really a human anymore. Um, as you can see, though, cooking in this game can take a fair amount of time. This, though, will just kind of happen passively, which is nice. So you can just like loot and kill and then like smoke um, the meat. And as long as you have I think I have a kiln in here. I do. As long as you have one of these, you can actually make more charcoal. Um, I think we might have all of the stuff to fill it. Yeah, filled charcoal kiln. So we do have everything that we need to fill that. And you can use the human bones that you've just, you know, harvested. So it's pretty self-sustaining, pretty easy relatively to other food sources in the game. And you can do this like hunting down zombies because ferals appear all the time as zombies now. And you can just, I always want to keep my animals safe. That's why I'm doing that. You can then light this, dump it, and then after some time it should be ready. It's not going to be ready right now, but we can look at it. And I believe if we try and look at it, it's gonna say it's still burning. Better drop it. It will be done in 5 hours. So it gives you a little time estimate there as well for how long that will take. And as you can see, the meat and the charcoal take similar-ish amounts of time. That should give us tons of charcoal for the next round. And if you're like me and you've got other food sources like a cow, you should be pretty set. So no more food worries because ferals. And here you go, internet. Enjoy. All right, this has been Orange One. I'll see you around.